Hi Leo, welcome to your unexpected reading. This is for January 26th through February 9th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Amen. Okay. 7 of coins. Thinking about things. Weighing the pros and cons. Thinking about continuing in a situation based on just strictly cost and benefit, that sort of thing. And we've got, the ups and downs of life. Nobody knows what the future holds, so the idea is to not take it personally and just try to stay on top. And I'm not saying this as advice. I'm saying this is what is one of the meanings for this. Is just like it's impersonal, it's karmic, it's fate, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. The trick is to try and stay ahead of it and mitigate any disasters. Okay, so let's see what that's about. Could be an ending. Could be now that we're on top, we're coming back around to the down again. Then we're going to, could be. We got the, it's funny, we got the pentacles here, the swords here, the cups here, and it looks like the wands right there. Interesting. Okay. 8 of swords. King of cups. King of wands. Woo-wee. So that's minor council. That's what 2 kings mean. I remember that. 4 of swords. 9 of wands. Okay. So can we just get this to where it's like we can see everything, please? All right. I'm going to clarify with these where it makes sense to do so. What's this wheel about? Well, I tell you what, you got a situation coming up where you're feeling like there is no way out, like I don't know what to do here. And it's involving... could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But what's it about? Maybe you're asked to make a decision, or it's almost like the honeymoon's over. Is that what it is? Oh my goodness, are you having to choose between 2 people? Somebody comes forward and they're like, hey, I think I love you, or I'm interested in you. What the heck's going on there? Leo, this could be you. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And you're having to make a decision. You're interesting. You're deciding which one. Okay. What's this 8 of swords about? Heartbreak. Yeah. Okay. So we got the 8 of swords feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm caught in the grips of this. And you're just heartbroken, either having to make a decision, or the situation has come about to where you just feel like it's a lose-lose and it's really breaking your heart to have to make a decision. With involving probably this person and this person here. So you're having to decide between 2 people. Funny thing is, it looks like you're taking a break. It looks like you're just pulling back and not wanting to make a decision here. This is King of Cups about. Well, what's this King of Wands about? Let's see what that is, because that's one of the players. What's this King of Wands about? It's coming out of left field. King of Wands. What's going on there? This is for Leo, though. Okay, how about that? It is what it is. The King of Wands. That's what I mean by the King of Wands. King of Wands. So we're talking about somebody that's probably in hot pursuit, that wants what they want, that knows what they want. They like to be on the move, and they like to be in the middle of everything. Their passion is leading and creating and adventures and spontaneity and innovation, and they can be a bit impulsive and impatient. But they're a lot of fun. This one is very safe, kind, loving, mature, patient, compassionate, all that. Not that this one isn't, but we're talking about hallmark strengths here. So what's this King of Cups about? This is King of Cups. Okay, that's too many cards. But we have the Hierophant, which is marriage, Taurus on top. What's this King of Cups about for Leo? Okay, so we got a marriage here we got a marriage to a long-standing person that is very kind, compassionate, mature, emotionally balanced. Things are really comfortable and stable and whatnot. And then we've got this, all of a sudden out of the woodworks, we've got this person coming in and just kind of whipping things into a frenzy, and they're interested, and they've let it be known that they're interested. And it's like, I'm a lot of fun. Come with me and have this great adventure. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I think I want to be with this person now. Perhaps that's what the heartache is over. And this is about taking a rest and a break from it all, pulling back, withdrawing. Perhaps there was an affair and you've ended it because you're having to choose between two people. If you aren't married, maybe this person offers the best prospects for marriage, but this one seems like they're a lot more fun, and you really don't, you're just heartbroken at having to make the decision. What's this Four of Swords here? So this would be saying that you're probably deciding that you're just happiest by yourself. That you're happiest. What would make you happy right now is to be able to just get away and think about things. Take a mental and physical rest from this scenario right here, because it's probably wearing you the heck out, and it's emotionally exhausting, and you actually, there's this choice between the two, and you actually don't make a choice. This is you saying, I think I'm good by myself, and I'm standing my ground. I don't want to choose. I want what I want. I know what I want. And I'm going from this position of being heartbroken and really worried and just consumed by fear and what if and oh my gosh, what am I going to do, to standing my ground and being ultra defensive. So, all right, Leo. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're the one making the decision, why would you end up being defensive? The decision is yours to make, so why would you end up being defensive? However, I'm assuming it's going to resonate because of your own personal situation. Everybody's different. This is general, but somehow my hunch is that it'll make sense to you. What's this wheel about? Decision and, oh, hey, a decision. So big decisions. Karma, fate, destiny, all of this right here. Karma. This is like this. Okay, this kind of fits now, actually, because this is about standing your ground and being defensive. Come hell or high water, I will die on this hill. That sort of energy. Like, I firmly believe, and I also believe that I have the advantage. Don't let the cuts and scratches on me wound me or confuse you. Those are just like priming the pump. I'm more than willing to defend what I feel very strongly about, right? This is about everybody's bill comes due. So this is things from the past, subconscious issues, perhaps past, karma. It's a very karmic card. Coming to the fore and having to be cleaned up and dealt with before the final act. So this is an ending or a decision, but it's not, there's no new beginning. There's no action after it. It's just simply things coming up to be sussed out and dealt with and made known, right? So we've got, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. There's some kind of karma going on here. We got two cards of karma. Could be an ending, but it could just be a pause before the next phase, okay? Doesn't have to be an ending, because both of these cards are about a pause. There's been an ending, but it's not over, if that makes sense. And then we've got this almost being an ending. We're almost at a 10. We're at a 9 of Wands, but it's still not over. So I think you're basically like, I'm not making a decision. Y'all need to back off and leave me alone. And I'm not choosing between either of you, because this is all about decisions and standing your ground. So you're going to take your time and you're going to think a little bit more. That's what you're going to do. So you start off being like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And then you end up being like, everybody just back off, leave me alone. I'll make the decision when I'm good and ready. And I have no idea what that's going to be. And the more you push me, the more I'm going to retreat. So you just, stop it. All right. For Leo. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. What that is saying is distract yourself. Distract yourself. Take a break. Find something that gives you, like, resources you, kind of grounds you, kind of gives you that mental escape, aka a hobby or some kind of creative expression. There's that whole, what was everybody talking about now? That paint and sip, where you go sip a glass of wine, you paint something, or, the chop and brew or whatever the heck. Some kind of activity where you can mentally escape and just kind of relax, to take a mental break. Do something that makes you happy. so that you can be more clear-headed if you do want to make a decision. Even if it's not about making a decision, you kind of need a mental break. This is kind of taking its toll on you, and you're due for a break here. You know, this could be you realizing, you know what, I want to play the field. I don't want to be married anymore. Or I don't want to get married. I don't want to be married anymore. I want to play the field, or I just want to be by myself. There's too many things that I want to do, too many places I want to go. All these things, I don't want to settle down. I don't want this this stable, solid, secure relationship anymore. I want to be on my own, and I want to do things on my own time and on my own schedule. And I'm just going to kind of take a break and withdraw, and I've never been happier, and I actually am kind of relieved, and I feel more and more strongly about that decision to be alone, and I'm going to go out and see the world. That could be what this is also, that you didn't expect that, and then here we are, like, okay, you know, all these issues have come to the fore, and I just need to get out of here and go deal with stuff and think about things and be on my own. Leo. Waiting for a sign, but be careful that you don't let it pass you by because you're waiting for too many things to be perfect. This is about waiting for the most perfect opportune thing to come along before you'll act on something, but it could be that you're kind of missing the opportunity because things at best are perfectly imperfect or imperfectly perfect. So just be careful of that, and make sure that this is not an excuse to not commit. Like, oh, well, you know, it was the color red and I wanted it to be, you know, silver or something. If you don't want something, you don't want something. Don't say, well, I'm waiting for the conditions to be right. You don't have to do that. You get to have what you want. You're allowed preferences. Okay. All right, Leo, I hope this was helpful. You got some decisions to make that look like they're going to be pretty heartbreaking at first, but you end up feeling pretty resolute and strongly about them. So you do what you got to do and take care of yourself. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you at the next reading. Take care.